Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil, and welcome back to my second set of reviews for the Hobbit trilogy, the extended editions, guys. Yes, last month, believe it or not. So, yeah, it's actually kind of funny and strange that it landed on the exact same days, which is kind of funny, guys. So, yeah, but anyway, last month I reviewed the Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, the in depth the extended editions. I went scene by scene. I talked about stuff. So, yeah, and I did two videos for those. Now I'm going to do videos for these. So today I'll do one, tomorrow I'll do one, and today's the 9, tomorrow's the 10. But depending on where you live, it's probably 8 or 9 or 9, 10, whatever. Anyway, guys, so I'm just gonna dive right into it because there's more scenes here, and the second half, which I will be doing tomorrow, has more scenes than the first half. So I'm just gonna jump right in right now, guys. So the Hobbit, the Desolation of Smaug, in that review for the extended edition, guys. Actually, before I start, I just want to say very quickly, guys, that last time I do apologize for not saying and labeling which scene was an extended scene and which scene wasn't. So now I'm going to be doing that, guys. So when you watch these videos from now on, including Lord of the Rings, I promise I will say extended scene or additional scene, or if there's nothing, I'll just leave it like that, guys. So yeah, all right. Anyway, let's jump right into it, guys. Yeah, all right. So the first scene, this first part has 23 scenes, so let's just talk about them right now. Alright, so scene 1 is called The Quest for Erebor, and this is an extended scene, guys. So yeah, so this is the opening scene of the movie with the logos and all the type of stuff, New One Cinema presents, Warner Bros. Pictures present, blah blah blah, The Hobbit, all that type of stuff. And this is when we get to see a bit of a flashback scene, and I really like how they position this at the middle of the trilogy. So it's not at the end, it's not the start, it's in the middle. So that gives you the context of what's the story really about, and I like that. We also get to see Peter Jackson cameo in the scene, guys. So that's a little fun little side thing there, guys. Yeah, and it's really cool. He's only there for a couple shots, and then that's it. And then we get Thorin and Gandalf talking, guys, in the Prancing Pony, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is where Frodo and Sam and uh, Pippin and Merry and Took and whatever those four guys, those four hobbits, they went to in the Fellowship of the Ring, the very first Lord of the Rings film, and the first live action Middle-earth film that was released, guys. Yeah, but anyway, this scene introduces us to well, not introduces us to that stuff, but it shows why Thorin needed help and all that type of stuff. And then Gandalf told Thorin, the key, we need a burglar, we need someone to help us and all type of stuff. So yeah, and he thought Thorin's father was dead, but we'll talk more about that later, guys. Yeah, so overall, this was just a straight up good introduction to the whole Hobbit saga, and it's great that it was positioned at the start of the second film, guys. So yeah, all right. So the positive here: fast cuts of shots shown previously, guys. Yes. If you recall, in the first Hobbit film, there was shots that were used similarly here, like them running with their swords and all type of stuff. And I really like how it was just cut, like just moving quickly. It was like bam, 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 bam. Rather than just showing the same scene very slowly again, they just cut fly straight right through it, guys. So therefore they don't waste time. And I like that. That was a little cool technique they used there. So rather than just showing it again, they obviously had other stuff before that, but it was on a flashback, and they repeated it, yes, but it was very brief, very quick, and I like how they did that. It just was so oh, it's this happening, it's in the same place, so yeah, that's good. Unfortunately, there's a negative in the scene, and there's a sudden tension building moment, guys. Yes, there's two guys standing up, walking towards Thorin, and it's they're trying to listen to it, and all of a sudden music just starts before that, guys, and then they're staring at Thorin. Looks one way, he looks another way, left and right, and then there's two guys sitting far ends of the Prancing Pony, and you can see them walking towards him, and then when Gandalf comes, he just stops. And that I did not like. It was just suddenly thrown in there for like just why? Why'd you do that? Why'd you build up tension? Why'd you build up intensity in that scene, guys? Here, so I thought that's a little negative there, but really, this was a good introduction to the film, guys, and to the whole Hobbit saga. So yeah. Alright, let's move on to scene number 2. Alright, scene number 2 is called Wilderland. Oh, and by the way, the quest for Erebor is extended, but I think it says on the screen. So yeah, but I'll just remind anyway, just in case, guys. Yeah, but anyway, scene number 2 is called Wilderland, and this is the official true first scene of the film where we get the Desolation of Smaug title and all type of stuff. So yeah, guys. But this scene, we also get to see Bilbo, Thorin, like we get to see what they're up to and all that type of stuff, guys. Yeah. All right. So the main positive here, there are good long and wide shots. Hold on, guys. Let me rephrase that. I think what I said was wrong, but let me rephrase that. There was good long and wide shots during a short chase. Yes, that sounds better. But yeah. Anyway, guys, what I mean by short chase was there was a little chase sequence with the Hobbit and the orcs. They were running again, which is similar to the last film, An Unexpected Journey. And yeah, I love how they use these wide shots, and it's just showing not just in the great New Zealand background and landscape as its backdrop, but using it as a backdrop, but also like you get to see like the scope and scale, the epicness of these films, guys, and how grand and larger than life P. Jackson wanted these films to be. But I thought he did a great job with that, guys, and it really adds on to the chase sequence, guys. Yeah. The wide shots were great, the long shots were also great, guys. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's a negative in this scene, guys. Yeah, and that the chase sequence should have been a little longer. I wanted it to be more, and of course, we also get to see them running from the skin changer Beord, which we'll get more of very soon. But anyway, guys, that was a good solid scene right there, guys. I just wish the chase sequence was longer. So yeah. Alright, scene number 3 is called The Master Summons. And this is a scene where we find out that the orcs are like working for someone high, guys. So yeah. But anyway, this scene, the best part of it, the positive here was that it was a good interaction with the orcs. You will notice a lot of this time, especially in this review, that I will be, or I should say these two-part reviews, guys, for this film in particular. There's a lot of great character directions, and the reason why I'm saying there was good character direction between these people and that people is only just because if there's nothing bad to say about this, I need to find at least one great thing about it. No, not just the lighting and the effects and the sound, whatever, but I just want to say one like legit good solid thing about it, and that's why therefore I'm saying the interaction, because it's something I can talk about. And here in the context of this scene, it's a good interaction because we get to see how the orcs communicate once again, and it's just great. I've already spoken about this before, so I wouldn't repeat what I said before. It's just great, it's just great to see all these guys talking and all type of stuff. So yeah, so nothing bad about the scene. It was a good scene. It wasn't a great scene by any means necessary. It was a nice, little good scene, guys. So yeah. Alright, next up. This leads directly into scene number 4, which kind of continues what scene 3 was about, and we get to see the actual master. And scene number 4 is called A Commander of Legions, guys. Yes. The great thing about this scene, guys, was that there was great special effects for the master. Yes. I don't know who the master is, so therefore I put on those what are those quotation marks or whatever they're called, but you know what I mean, guys. Yeah. Only just because I don't want people to think, oh, you think it's Sauron, is it Sauron, is it not Sauron, or yeah, but so therefore I just call him the master. But the effects they used with him, like the sound, the way he spoke, and all that was really cool. How he moved, how his whole body, how his he was just nothing but darkness and all type of stuff. That was really cool. I really liked that stuff. That was great stuff. In fact, that's one of the best special effects things on the whole trilogy so far, guys. Yeah. But there's so many more great special effects in these films, and we'll get more to that at the end when we're talking about one of my favorite characters in the whole trilogy, guys. So yeah. Alright, the negative here They didn't need to show Bilbo with the ring at the start. Yes, I get that they're trying to like show that maybe that is Sauron and all that type of stuff, but why did they have to show Bilbo with the ring at the start? They could just read right directly into scene 4 from scene 3, guys. Yes, they didn't need, they should have just colored that little moment with Bilbo in the ring, guys. Yeah, but what can you do? It was P. Jackson's choice, guys. So yeah, so overall a good solid scene once again with the orcs and great special effects for, with the character known as the Master, guys. Yeah. All right, now we get into scene number 5, which is the first a new scene of the film, or should I say additional scene of the film, guys. Yeah. Alright, and this scene is called Queer Lodgings, and this is a scene where Gandalf, Bilbo, and the dwarves introduce themselves to Beor, the skin changer, and he's a very tall guy and all type of stuff, and he's cutting wood, and then he's like, "Who are you?" and all type of stuff. Yeah, and then they come up one by one, guys. Yeah. Now I have no problems with this scene, but the one great thing I could say, the major positive fear of this scene, is that there was good little bits of humor. To that by that I mean like Gandalf was like saying, "Wait for my signal for them to come out," and then he was just doing random hand movements and gestures, and like I'm pretty sure the actor's name is James Nets. Actually, is it? I don't even know. But one of the dwarves, I can't remember the name. He's like, "Okay, go, 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 go." And they just kept coming on that. And it was funny. I laughed. I'm sorry, guys. I love the small stings. It's weird. It's crazy. But whatever. But point being, sorry about that. Point being is that the humor was rightly placed in the scene. Like, it was great to see that Peter Jackson and the crew added a little bit of humor here, just to show like alright, these dwarves, they are pretty dumb sometimes, and they just randomly go and all type of stuff, and Dan was like, why are they coming out and all type of stuff. So yeah, so I have no problems with the scene, whatever. I wish they actually added the scene into the movie. It could have give more we could have seen more of Beor, therefore, in the film, guys. Yeah, but I get that it's an additional scene also because of maybe because of time restraints and all that type of stuff, and that this movie there was more about about what was going to happen rather than focus on this widow's character, guys. Yeah, well, not widow, but this character. Anyway, let's move on to scene number 6. So overall, that was a good widow scene, guys. Yeah, probably one of the more funnier scenes of the trilogy, guys, on the film, guys. Yeah. All right, scene number 6 is called Last of the Skin Changes, and this is where we actually get to learn about the character of Beor, and I liked what we had, and therefore I have to say that the major positive here is that was a good widow description of Beor. Yes, I keep calling Beor, but it's actually spelled Beorin. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, guys. Yeah, but yeah, I really liked how they gave a widow description for him, and how he was describing himself, like, "Oh, we're winning, he's the last of his kind, blah blah blah," and all type of stuff. And that's really it. So the major negative here is that we could have shown skin changes in action, whether it was for a flashback or something like that, for a memory of his and all that. I just wish we showed more. They showed more skin changes. Again, I know it's about the Hobbit and all type of, about the Hobbit and the dwarves, and about Bilbo and the dwarves and Gandalf and all type of stuff. But still, I wish we could have seen more of the skin changes, guys. So yeah, I don't recall any skin changes in the Lord of the Rings films, but I just wish we had seen more of the skin changes, guys, in this film. So yeah, so that's all I have to say about that scene, guys. Alright, now let's move on to scene number 7, Where the Shadows Lie. And this is an additional scene, guys. So yeah, and this scene we get to see what's happening here, and we get to see Kate Blanchett giving a narration and all type of stuff, guys. So yeah, like this is a scene where the dwarves are about to leave they're about to leave Beorn behind and say farewell. They have his ponies and all type of stuff, and Gandalf is talking to Beorn, and then he will call something, and then Kate Blanchett's voice is narrating something about buried in a tomb so dark it would never be seen again by the light, or something like that. And I thought that was cool. It was a little callback to the Lord of the Rings films, like how her voice is now was narrating at the start of the child trilogy in the very first film, and it's great to see that they use her voice again. Like she's just a great narrator when it comes to other things, and it suits her character, guys, and what it suits her, really suits her. Like she has that cool narrating voice, guys. So yeah, so nothing wrong with this scene, guys, by any means necessary. It was, but the major positive here is that the time they had with that little narration, with those images shown in that flashback sequence, it was great to see they used Kate Blanchett's voice for narrating the scene, guys. So yeah, all right, now let's move on to scene number 8, which is called the Elven Gate, guys. Yes, this is an extended scene. Once again, guys, it's a pretty much extended scene for most of this stuff, but yeah, this is an extended scene, and this is where we see Gandalf and the dwarves and Bilbo, of course. Like they arrive on the borders of the Elven of the forest, and you could see Mirkwood vaguely, briefly, and that's how they have to get to the Lonely Mountain. They have to keep walking there, and yeah, once again, it's another nice little cool little adventure scene. Like you get to see the landscape and all type of stuff once again, guys. Yeah. So the major positive here is that there was a surprising change of character when Bilbo held the ring. Like that was great. We could see a different side of him. Like the ring's really corrupting his mind. It's really taking over him. And later when he kills us, I believe it's a spider or something like that, he's like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Why am I acting like this? And all type of stuff. So yeah. And the negative here is that they needed a better explanation for Gandalf leaving. Like he just left. Like I understand, like Kate Blanchett's voice, and he said like I have to go somewhere, and all type of stuff. So yeah, but he could have told Thorin and the dwarves like why exactly he was leaving and all type of stuff. So yeah. So therefore, that's a little negative right there, a little nitpick, I guess, in a sense. But I wish that he told the dwarves why he was leaving. So yeah. Alright, let's move on to scene number 9. Once again, another extended scene called Mirkwood. And this scene was really, really cool. I really like this scene. This is probably one of the most underrated scenes in the whole trilogy. And the fact that even though it was extended, I really like what they did with it. I have no problems with this scene whatsoever. It was a good use of a heartbeat to set the mood of the scene, guys. Not the tone, but the mood, like beep, 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 like in the background. And it was kind of felt like a bit of a psychological feel in a sense, like everything was all trippy and all type of stuff. And when Bilbo was walking, like he felt like he was walking backwards, but he was actually walking forwards. And then when he turned around, wondered what side we were, so looking exactly like him. And that scene was really cool. I really liked that scene, guys, and how it was messing up with their minds and heads and all type of stuff, and how Wonderwall fell asleep because it was like magical. It was magical wake upon whatever you want to call it, but it was really cool. I love how they used the heartbeat in the background, like just to show the intensity of the scene. Like it was a great mood, a different type of mood for the scene. Like it felt like the mood of the scene was very like how do you call it? Like, well, not mood, but the tone. But I just said to set the mood for the scene. Like it was very like, it was not a happy feeling at all. It's very like, oh, I feel down, I feel so bored, I feel tired, all that type of stuff. So yeah, but overall, that was a very very good scene. Probably one of the most underrated scenes in the whole trilogy, if I do say so myself, guys. Yeah. All right, we are almost 20 minutes in, and we are not even halfway for the first part of this review. So let's just speed things up right now. But I did actually, no, it wasn't a surprise that this was going to be longer than the other, than the first Hobbit reviews, guys. Yeah, but anyway, scene number 10 is called Flies and Spiders, and this is where we get to see these new creatures in this film, in this trilogy, and we get to see spiders, like proper spiders, for the first time, guys. Yeah, and this was a good little scene, guys. Yeah, but there's a negative, and I'll get to that shortly. But first, the positive here was that there was gorgeous wide and long shots with the Lonely Mountain. Like when Bilbo gets up on the trees to see where they are, and he's like, oh, we're almost there. it was so beautiful. Before that, we see blue butterflies, I believe they're called, flying around, all type of stuff here. But after that, we get to see the Wonder Woman, and that scene was just gorgeous too, guys. Like the sunlight and all type of stuff. Like no one gives credit for how beautiful these movies have been shot. Like I guess people do. Like back then they probably do, but nowadays like these are very good looking movies. Like the whole sequence when he gets up and butterflies around him, and then after that we see the Lonely Mountain and all that. It's just beautiful. That was a gorgeous, gorgeous scenery, gorgeous landscape right there, guys. And of course the Lonely Mountain added in the mix, guys. Yeah. All right. But then when Bilbo gets down and finds out that the dwarves have been attacked by spiders, he's like, oh my gosh. Well, not spiders, and well, I guess spiders. Well, before that, point being is that the spiders didn't need to talk in this scene, guys. Yeah, I mean it's actually the same scene, but yes, the negative here, the spiders didn't need to talk. Why the hell did they talk? Yes, orcs talking is fine, trolls talking is fine, goblins talking is fine, but freaking spiders, that's just a little too much. It felt cartoony right there, guys. It really did. The spiders look great though. They look scary. I mean, if those things came at me, they'll be freaking terrifying. But they did not need to talk. It felt like a cartoon. I'm sorry, guys. I get that it's CGI and all that, but still. And speaking of which, the CGI in this movie is great, but the spiders, I wish they looked more like legit proper spiders. There were times I was in, yeah, I don't know about that, guys. Yeah, especially with the eyes and all that. Yeah. All right. Scene 11. It's called the Woodland Realm, and this is the scene where we get to see Legolas and all types of stuff. So yeah, and I did like this scene. I did like this scene, guys. Yes, we get to see Legolas, we get to see Toriel. We do before that scene number 10 and all types of stuff, guys. Yeah, but yeah, that was interesting. So yeah, but anyway, this scene, we get to see the reveal of the Elven King, guys. Yes, that was a major positive here. Sorry, I just blanked out for a second, guys. Sorry, I'm really sorry. But anyway, the major positive here is that there was a good reveal of the Elven King. Like, they show, like, his jewelry, his clothing, and then we get to see him turn his head a bit. And that was cool, like just shot by shot of what he wears and all type of that felt like a book coming to life, right? That was a very cool little scene, guys. Yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't talk in the scene, no, as he next scene, as he really starts talking in the next scene, guys. Yeah, but the negative here, Bilbo didn't have to use the ring, guys. Yes, once the dwarves enter the area of the Elven Kingdom, guys. Yes, this the High Elves place, they didn't Bilbo did not need to use the ring. Why was he hiding? I get that it was part of his plan for later to let the dwarves free and all type of stuff, but why was he hiding? He did not need to hide at all, guys. So yeah, but he could have just secretly worn the ring in the palace itself, guys. Yeah, but anyway, scene number, I felt he was overdoing it in this movie when it came to ring a little bit, guys. So yeah, all right, scene number 12 is called the Elven King, and this scene, we get to see Frandil properly, guys. And this was, and there was a good interaction with Thorin and Frandil, guys. Like you could see, Thorin hated the idea of working with the elves, and that he does not want his help. Like he said, I offer you my help. There are Jews I too desire in those mountains, white Jews and all type of stuff. And yeah, it was great to see that he finally offered this himself, considering that they turned their backs when Smaug, destroyed their home and all type of stuff. But why, like, now all of a sudden he wants to help them, and then Thorin just breaks out like any dwarf probably would at that time, like, no, I don't want your help. You turn our back and all type of stuff. So yeah, but it's great to see the relationship there. So overall, that was a good little scene, guys. And once again, no problems with the scene, guys, at all, guys. So yeah. Alright, scene number 13. We have like 10 or 11 more scenes. Well, 10, not including this scene, guys. But, alright, let's try and speed things up, guys. So yeah, it hasn't been half an hour, guys, yet. So, just so you know. Alright, scene number 13 is called King and Captain. And this is the scene where we get to see Tariel interact with Frandil. Actually, I'm sure when I was watching the movie, I actually wrote down good interaction between father and daughter, and then I realized that no, Tariel is not his daughter. Legolas is the child of Frandil. That's the son. So yeah, Tariel is not. It was great to see this guy. So yeah, but it was a nice little scene here, and it was great to see like the interactions with the elves and how they will interact with one another, guys. So yeah, all right. Negative here. They didn't need to show orcs at the end. Like they just randomly threw like orcs doing. I can't remember what they were doing at the end of the scene, guys. It could just been about them talking, guys. Type of stuff. So yeah, so that's really all I have to say about that thing, that scene, guys. It was just a good interaction between a king and a captain, or as Legolas calls him, calls a captain of the guard, guys. So yeah, all right. Scene number 14, Feast of Starlight, and this is the scene where people started complaining the hell out of this trilogy because there were two characters that would eventually fall in love. And this was the scene where we get to see Tariel and Kiri interact with each other for the first time, guys. So yeah. And to be honest, I did not mind this scene, guys. Yes, it gets a bit cliche towards the latter half of the trilogy, but I enjoyed this scene for what it was. So therefore, the major positive here is that it was a good interaction with Tariel and Kiri, guys. Yes, you get to see them talking for the first time. Good interaction. And I didn't say first interaction because the first interaction was actually really in the forest in Mirkwood when they were having a bit of a fight with the spiders and all type of stuff, guys. Yeah, but the negative here, it didn't need to be a long scene, guys. It could have just been a few minutes and that's it. It felt like 5 minutes or something like that, or it could have just been like a minute or minute 30 or 2 minutes at least. It didn't need to be like 3 or 4, close to 5 minutes long, but I don't think it was 5. But anyway, it was just them talking. It didn't need to be that long. So yeah, that's probably why people got annoyed. So yeah, but if it was an extended scene, oh, that would have been different, guys. Yeah. All right, scene number 15. It's called Barrows Out of Bond, and this is one of the best action sequences I've seen in this whole franchise, in the whole trilogy, and in the middle of films, guys. Saga, guys. Because they are riding on barrels and they are escaping, and Legolas is jumping onto the wolves' heads, and it's just one of the most kick-ass badass sequences in the whole whole middle of franchise saga, guys. Yeah, I love it. So therefore, the major positive here is that there's good action, no problems with the scene whatsoever. There's a little bit of humor before when they're riding on when they have to get in the barrels, and Bilbo's like, oh, in his mind he's like, oh crap, there's no more barrels left. He's like, I'm such an idiot. So yeah, but I love the scene. There's really no problems with the scene. Great music, great everything. A lot of heads flying everywhere, which is kind of surprising, even though this movie's like PG-13, but the extended cut still says PG-13, guys. Yeah, but anyway, great scene, guys. Yeah, great scene, love it. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about that scene, guys. Rather than just having great action overall. So yeah, all right. This is the alright, scene number 16 is called the High Fells, and this is the scene where Gandalf goes into that little fortress, that little area, guys. Yeah, and therefore the major positive here is there was good dark lighting in the place visited. I don't know if it's a fortress. I just called the place that was visited. So yeah, I don't want to get my words mixed up and people get mad at me for what it's called, guys. Yeah, especially hardcore Hobbit and Middle Earth fans, guys. Yeah. But I like the dark lighting here. It really sets up the tone of the scene. Like, oh, it's a very scary place. If it was dark, and I really like how Gandalf used his staff for the lighting. See, like you didn't know like something was going to pop up, and then a pigeon or a bird flew out of this place. It was like, oh, it was meant to be a jump scare, but it turned out to be something funny, like as well at the same time. And the major negative here, Radagast didn't need to be here. Why the hell was Radagast called? Gandalf could have done it himself. It just made for a more silly decision in the film. Like, just why the hell was Radagast here? People don't want Radagast here. I think it's annoying. Why was he here? Gandalf could have done it himself. It would have made it more for a more like interesting visually interesting experience. Like, oh my gosh, like something's gonna pop out and all type of stuff. It could have been more about Gandalf than it was about Gandalf and Radagast. Yes, I get he needed his help, but why? Why Radagast in this scene? It could have been just about Gandalf. Another scene would have been fine, but not this scene. So yeah, I'm sorry. Alright, scene number 17 is called Bard the Bowman. And this scene, we get to see Bard for the first time holding his bow and arrow. And I like how they show him in shadows, in shadow, big cover with a bit of dark lighting. And then we get to see him revealed and all type of stuff, guys. Yeah, and this was a good introduction for Bard because we get to see his characteristics, how he's always on the go, on the move like an elf is. So he's kind of a mix of like a human and an elf, but he's from the Wilderness. So that's all different. And I have no problems with the scene, guys. It's a perfect scene to introduce a new character, guys. So yeah. Alright, scene number 18 is called The Nature of Evil. Sorry I'm speeding it up, guys. It's already been like more than half an hour. And yeah, we have to get up to scene 23. We have to scene 18 now. So that's like what? 6 more scenes. Well, 5 not including this, guys. So we're nearly done, guys. Yeah, but anyway, scene number 18 is called The Nature of Evil. And this is a scene where we get to see Frandil and Tario just for a few seconds, and then she goes away. And then, as well as Legolas, interrogate an orc before killing him. And the best part of the scene was Frandil just suddenly beheading the orc, I should say. And therefore, the major positive here is Frandil's actions revealed. Like, he's just a king that watches in silence let the interrogation take place, but suddenly we're just kill the orc, guys. Yeah, but the negative here is there was cliche dialogue from the orc, like your world will burn, war's coming, and all that type of stuff. And Lego's like, what are you talking about? That was just like, really, that stuff. He would just said more interesting stuff, but I get that. They just wanted to throw something in there for the orc to actually say. He could have actually, I would have preferred him just not talk at all, like just be scared, and then he could have been beheaded. That would have been more cool, more interesting, guys. Yeah. Alright, scene number 19 is called Smuggled Cargo, and this is the scene we get to see the dwarves hide in the barrels, and then fish comes on top of them, and that was a nice little scene, bit of humor there, guys. Yeah, unfortunately the negative here is that they could have had a better reaction for the Lonely Mountain. Like, there's a shot when like the Lonely Mountain just comes out of the mist and the fog, or whatever you want to call it, guys. But and they're on the board, and the wolves like, oh my gosh, it's a Lonely Mountain, whatever they say. And I wish they had a better reaction. I get that they're gonna see it later, but I wish that Thorin and the dwarves stopped talking and, oh my gosh, we're near home and almost there and all type of stuff, guys. Yeah, rather than say, oh my gosh, it's the Lonely Mountain and all that. So yeah, but that's really all I have to say. That's as you can see, some of these are little nitpicks, guys. Yeah. Alright, scene number 20 is called Lake Town, and we finally get to see Lake Town. And this scene, really great stuff. When it comes to the film techniques here, guys. So the major positive here is that there was good wide shots of Lake Town with music. Yes, Lake Town has a theme. It has a music. The World of Man has a theme. It has a music. And when I was playing the Hobbit Orc Attack game online, and yes, although I kept losing in that game, and you get to play as Bard, Tario, and Legolas, by the way, but anyway, that's beside the point. Point being is that in the game, they use that same music when they enter Lake Town, and that's really cool. I really like that. So it just shows like the music actually meant something, and it was cool to see Lake Town get its own music. I love the music there, guys. It felt different. It didn't feel like epic and all that type of stuff. It felt like it suited it, guys. Yeah, and it could have been shorter. It did not need to be a super long scene, guys. So yeah, like it was great to see Lake Town and all that type of stuff, guys. So yeah, but I just wish it was more shorter, guys. So yeah, it didn't need to be really long. Like the master of Lake Town, his name Percy? I can't even remember. Okay. It didn't need to be that long. Sorry about that, guys. My brother just came into the room. I really do apologize. Anyway, back to this. I just wish he didn't need to talk. Percy did not need to talk to Bard for so long, guys. So yeah, is his name Percy? I don't even know. Anyway, they could have cut it out completely, guys, and made it shorter. But anyway, let's move on to scene number 21. This is the third last scene, and then we got scene 22, 23, and then we're done. So yeah, oh my gosh, it's almost the same amount of time as we spent for part 1 of the Hobbit and Unexpected Journey, believe it or not. So yeah, but considering there's 3 scenes, it's 3 scenes longer than the first part of Hobbit and Unexpected Journey, the extended edition. Doesn't really say much. Anyway, let's continue. Alright, so next scene is called the Master of Lake Town. This is an extended scene, guys. Yeah, so it's been a while since we had an extended scene. The last extended scene was scene number 8, guys. So yeah, but this scene we also, we're not finally, but we get to see Stephen Fry's character, who is none other than the Master of Lake Town. And this scene was good. It wasn't great because the major positive here was that there was a good mix of characteristics for the Master of Lake Town. Like, we get to see all the different characteristics, guys. I was actually gonna add on to what I was gonna write a tab for this, for the positive in this scene, and say a good mix of characteristics for the Master of Lake Town in his first scene. But I didn't want to say that because I'm just telling you right now, it is his first scene. So I felt like I didn't need to write that out, guys. Here, but the negative here didn't need to be a long scene once again. Like, I felt it just dragged it out a little too much. It could have been at least 2 to 3 minutes long, not like 3 to 4 quarters to 5 minutes long, guys. So yeah, alright, second last scene for part 1, here we go. Alright, scene number 22 is called The World of Men. This is an extended scene, and I really like the scene. Similar to when we see the Shire, how hobbits interact, this scene we get to see how the World of Men interacts, and it was good. So the positive here, getting to see the wife of man, guys. Yes, we get to see like what they do and all type of stuff, guys. Yeah, but the negative here didn't need action. Like, why the hell was that action in scene just randomly thrown into the mix, guys? Yeah, and finally, scene number 23 for part 1 for the Desolation of Smaug, the home of Bard. Yes, we get to see Bard's home, his children, and all type of stuff. Fun fact: the 2 girls in this movie, the 2 daughters, are that he has, not the son, the 2 daughters, actually daughters of one of the dwarves, like the actors, the actors of the dwarves, his daughters, and that's interesting, guys. Yeah, that's cool. Like, they acted in the same movie, guys. Yeah, and the daughters look similar, guys. Yeah, but that's a whole nother video. Anyway, guys, there's no negative here I have to say about the scene. But the positive here is there were good little bits of humor, like when the dwarves were coming out of the bathroom, guys. Yeah, it was just all around great scene, a good little scene to show like Bard and his family and his relationship with his family, guys. He's a very sweet man, but also a very serious man at the time, guys. See, yeah. But overall, there you have it. I just really like the scene, guys. Yeah. But anyway, guys, there you have it. That's part 1 for the Hobbit, the Desolation of Smaug. As predicted, it was going to be longer, and it is longer. It's like 38 minutes now, guys. Yeah, so I'll wrap things up very soon, guys. Yeah, but anyway, guys, there you have it. So tomorrow I'll be back talking about the next 27 scenes of the film, guys. Yeah. Now unfortunately I don't know. Alright, doesn't matter about what I just said, but you know, that last couple words, I apologize. But so yeah, so tomorrow, keep a lookout as I'll be doing that, guys. Hopefully I don't upload it so late for me, guys. Yeah, but it should probably be the same time in the afternoon or evening or whatever. But I'll just upload it tomorrow, guys. Yeah. But anyway, the first half of this film is definitely better than the first half of the Hobbit Unexpected Journey. More action, more great character interactions, no type of stuff, more of the orcs. It's overall very interesting. But the second half, that's why we get to see Smaug the dragon, one of my favorite characters in the whole Middle Earth saga. I just love him. He's one of the best characters ever. Like, he's so cool, the way they made him look and all type of stuff. And Benedict Cumberbatch just does a great job with the character, guys. See it with the motion capture. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow, guys. So until then, hope you guys enjoyed me talking about the first half of The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Tell me what you think of the first half in the comments below. What's your favorite scene of the film so far? What's your least favorite scene of the film so far? What's your favorite action scene of the film so far, guys? And who's your favorite character out of the whole trilogy so far? Like, up to this point. Is it Dorian? Is it Bilbo? Is it Gandalf? Is it another dwarf? Is it Thranduil, Toriel, Legolas? Or is it even Bard? You never know, guys. Yeah. Alright, it's been 40 minutes, the longest views I've ever done and talk, and just the longest, it was pretty much the longest video I've ever done, guys. Yeah, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name's Akil, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.